Imagine arriving on a remote island. The ocean is silent. The trees barely move. There is no smoke rising from chimneys. No voices. No footsteps. Just wind. You walk into the settlement. Homes are still standing. Tools are left behind. But every single person is gone. No bodies. No signs of struggle. No explanation. Only one word carved into a wooden post. CROATOAN. This is the story of the lost colony of Roanoke. Welcome to History Beyond Books, a new world dream. In 1587, over 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. They weren't explorers. They were families, men, women, children. Among them was a pregnant woman named Eleanor Dare. Soon after arriving, she gave birth to a baby girl, Virginia Dare. She became the first English child born in the New World. The colony was England's bold attempt to claim land in America before Spain could dominate it completely. But there was one major problem. They weren't prepared. Supplies were limited. The land was unfamiliar. Tensions with native tribes were rising. They needed help. The governor leaves. The colony's leader, John White, realized they could not survive without more supplies. So he made a painful decision. He would sail back to England for help. He kissed his granddaughter, Virginia, goodbye, promised to return quickly, promised he would not abandon them. But history had other plans. When White reached England, war broke out between England and Spain. The Spanish Armada threatened invasion. Every available ship was needed for battle. White was stranded in England for 3 long years. 3 years. While his family waited on a fragile island across the ocean. The return. In 1590, John White finally secured passage back to Roanoke. As his ship approached the island, his heart must have raced. Was his family alive? Had they survived? The crew anchored offshore. White stepped onto land, and immediately something felt wrong. There were no welcoming voices, no guards, no movement. The settlement was silent. He walked toward the houses. They were dismantled, carefully taken apart, not burned, not destroyed. There were no signs of violence, no bones, no graves, no blood, just emptiness. And then he saw it. Carved into a wooden post was the word, CROATOAN. On a nearby tree, only the letters, Crow. A clue or a trap. CROATOAN was the name of a nearby island and also the name of a native tribe friendly to the settlers. Before White left years earlier, they had agreed. If they were ever in danger, they would carve a Maltese cross as a distress signal. There was no cross, just the word. White believed it meant they had relocated to CROATOAN Island. He was desperate to go there immediately, but a violent storm struck. His ship was forced back to sea, and he never made it to CROATOAN. He never saw his family again. What happened? And this is where history fades into mystery. There are theories. Some believe the colonists joined the CROATOAN tribe and were slowly absorbed into native society. Later reports from explorers mentioned native people with gray eyes who claimed European ancestry. Others believe starvation drove them inland, where they perished. Some darker theories suggest conflict with hostile tribes, or Spanish forces secretly eliminating England's foothold in America. But here's the haunting part. There is no definitive evidence, no confirmed graves, no preserved settlement, no final message. It is as if over 100 people simply dissolved into the American wilderness. This psychological mystery. Imagine being John White, standing in an abandoned village. Your granddaughter, the first English child born in America, gone. Your daughter, gone. No answers, no closure, no goodbye. For the rest of his life, he carried that question. Did they survive, or did they suffer? The lost colony of Roanoke became one of the first great unsolved mysteries in American history, and it remains unsolved more than 400 years later. History Beyond Books Reflection. Textbooks often reduce Roanoke to a paragraph, a failed colony, a carved word, a mystery. But beyond the books, these were real people. A baby born in a strange land, families chasing hope. A grandfather who sailed back across the ocean believing he could fix everything, and instead found silence. History is not always battles and kings. Sometimes it's unanswered questions. Sometimes it's the stories that disappear. Closing scene. Picture the island at dusk. Waves hitting the shore. Trees swaying. An abandoned post standing in the sand. CROATOAN. Not a cry for help. Not a warning. Just a word. A whisper from the past. A mystery that refuses to die. Because some stories are not lost. They're waiting. And that is History Beyond Books. Like and subscribe for more history videos like this.